Happy New Year! Well, almost. It's New Year's Eve, which means it's New Year's resolution time, that time of year where you make a list of all the awesome things you're gonna do next year, and then promptly ignore them next week. I don't know about you, but some years I would make a list of resolutions that I just wouldn't keep at all. And other years I wouldn't even bother making resolutions. This year, I resolved to do whatever I want. Clearly, New Year's resolutions weren't working for me. But what about you? Share in the comments below some of the resolutions you've made over the years and if you kept them or not. A few years ago, my roommate at the time, Christine, told me about this thing that she and her sister would do. Instead of making New Year's resolutions, they would pick one word for the whole year. Her word that year was yes, and I jumped on that bandwagon. This year, my word was courage. For me, courage was taking an acting intensive at the Stella Adler Studio of Acting, directing a play for the very first time, going to therapy for the very first time, writing an article and making a YouTube video about sex and hooking up, and even posing in my underwear on Instagram. Yeah, I needed a lot of courage for that. So now it's the end of the year and time for me to pick next year's word of the year, and this year I've settled on edit. I've got a lot going on in my life. I work full-time as a senior director of communications for a healthcare nonprofit here in New York City. I've got 2 small businesses with my friends. One's Queer Theology, one's Legalized Trans. I also do freelance design and video production. I like to run and lift weights and spin. I want to direct another play this year. I'm taking singing lessons, and of course I'm trying to not completely disappear from YouTube. And then of course there's just like being a human being and eating and sleeping and going out with friends, and on top of that, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. So yeah, there's a lot going on. For me, I think edit also means editing my personal style, figuring out what that is and how I present myself in the world, how I talk, how I walk, how I dress, what I make YouTube videos about. I want to really be intentional about what I say yes to focus on what's important to me. Heck, to figure out what's important to me. So yeah, edit. That's my word of the year for 2016. What about you? Why don't you join me in picking a word of the year for 2016? Let me know in the comments what your word of the year is, and I will see you soon.